Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Letitia and this is That's So Letitia. Hi to all of my new supporters, followers, subscribers, beautiful people. Hello everyone. I've been gone for a few days and I come back to just so much support. Thank you guys so much for not only watching, viewing, liking, commenting, interacting with my channel and with each other through my channel, but also for subscribing. That means I'm doing something right. But for all of my new subscribers, just a tad bit about me. So my channel, I primarily focus on beginners to intermediate beauty, makeup, skincare with a splash of lifestyle thrown in there every now and again. And I tend to post at least twice a week. Sometimes the days vary, and some bonus videos on Sunday. So now that we got that intro out of the way, base is already done. Y'all know what that means. That means we're about to get into some shadows or some blushes, of which today we're getting into both. So what I wanted to do for today's video is basically share with you guys a graduation look. We are definitely in the season of graduations. I went to my baby son's graduation on yesterday, which is another reason I have been so MIA on my channel. Missing in action, mommy in action, whatever you choose to call it. But I have been so busy getting him prepared for graduation. It's been an emotional roller coaster for me. I attempted to vlog it, but when I tell you I was bawling my eyes out at his graduation, it was a mess. He's the last of the three musketeers to graduate 8th grade, and it definitely was an emotional experience for me. But nevertheless, because we are in the season of graduations, I wanted to show you guys a fantastic look. So we are just going to jump right into it. And per usual, for anyone who is interested in how I achieved my base, there will be a card above as well as a link in the description box below to where you actually at a later time at your leisure, preferably after this video, you can view my full kind of foundation routine. First, I'm going to prime my eyes using Juvia's Place Eye Prep, Eye Prime, Eye Primer. And this one is in shade number 1. So I'm just going to put it on a Morphe brush. This one is M224. And I'm going to put it over my entire eye space. And for today's look, the palette I am going to be using is by Amerezy and Anastasia Beverly Hills. I really love this palette. This palette, it gives me life. Honestly, it does. When I first got this palette, I strictly got it for what shade colors this? Leo, which is that extremely vibrant blue kind of glitter shade. And it sat for a while because I was so intimidated. I'm saying to myself, this palette actually has more shades to choose from than Anastasia Beverly Hills palettes typically do. And all of the colors, as beautiful as they were, I'm like, how am I gonna put any looks together using this? Whew. Let's get into it. So for my all over color, I am going to use OG, which is this shade here. And to apply that, I will be using my Morphe M504 brush. So I'm just going to take my brush, go into OG, and we are going to light sweeping motions, get this all over the lid as well as the crease. Make sure we blend it in all over. This is actually the eye look that I wore to my son's graduation. I was cute, baby, I was cute. Until they played dun, 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 dun. And he started walking out. From there on, I was a mess. I left my napkins in my vehicle. So in order for me to wipe my face, because I didn't want to leave and miss anything, I end up using the inside of my mask to wipe my tears. It was very emotional. Oh my gosh. So yeah, my makeup was cute. She was flawless. But I had so many mishaps yesterday, and I feel like that typically happens when you know, anytime there's a big day and you think that you have like everything prepared, you have everything laid out, you went over what you're gonna do, what you're gonna say, what time you're gonna leave, how you're gonna get there, what you're gonna do when you get there. Oh, you just prepared. Nothing can go wrong until everything goes wrong. So you know, I've been pretty busy all this week, you know, getting prepared and taking him back and forth to school for pictures and graduation practice and all of these different things. So I decide I'm gonna go to the store. I wanna be cute. I'm gonna buy me a new outfit to wear, right? So let's see what color. What was the next color? We are going to take this color here, which is 1988. Yep, 1988. And we're gonna put that towards the back portion of our eye. And then we are going to blend inward, partially halfway, not all the way over. So yeah, I say to myself, I'm gonna be cute. I'm gonna buy me a new outfit, and oh my goodness, I'm just gonna be cute. I'm gonna be the belle of the ball, right? Okay. So I decide, you know, it's hot out. I'm gonna buy me a romper. Child, if you've never wore a particular type of clothes, don't let it be that is the type of clothing that you get and you experiment with it on a big day where you don't have time to do anything different. So that's my disclaimer. So I get the romper, right? And I get it in my size, and I'm like, I don't have time to do all this trying on. I'm ripping and running. I get all this stuff that I'm doing all this week, like it'll be fine. I don't need to try it on. The day comes. So I get my son, well, my husband gets my son dressed, and we get our other son together. And I am just left alone in the bathroom with my face beat in this ill-fitting romper. And what I mean by ill-fitting romper, this thing was, oh my gosh, romper is honestly not the term for it. It's like if you have any ounce of hips, booty, thighs, anything that would fill this particular romper out, and I know I got it in my right size. I just know I did. But because I had so much bottom to work with that I obviously was not aware of, I was like a clothing mishap. So I'm telling my husband, I'm like, it's not fitting right. It doesn't feel right. It's up in my butt. Like, you know, I'm uncomfortable. And he's like, Letitia, we gotta go, we gotta go, we gotta go. So we had to leave because we needed to take our son to school early so that he could line up, you know, in the graduation procession. So I'm like, great. Now I'm out here, you know, it's so short and it's just totally uncomfortable. So thank God for Target, because we dropped my son off at school and my husband is like, well, there's a Target down the street. So me and my middle son, who's left in the car, we hauled ass into Target. We get into Target and I see this dress and I tell my son, I'm like, I don't care. I do not care. I don't care what it looks like. I don't care what size it is. I cannot wear this monstrosity to Dylan's graduation. So we're running through the store, and if you're old school enough, then you should remember Supermarket Sweep. It looked like we was playing Supermarket Sweep in Target. So I pay for the dress. I go through self-checkout. I just like grabbed one of the first dresses that I saw off the rack. So I pay for it in self-checkout. I rush into the washroom. Now, mind you, at this time, all these people are staring at me. So I rush into the washroom. I hurry up. I get changed. I try to like dress the dress up, you know, with my belt that I had on from the previous outfit or whatever. And then I run out. So it looked like Clark Kent went into some sort of phone booth, came back out looking like Superman. So when I come out, everybody again is looking like, what the hell? Like, didn't she have on something different when she went into the restroom? So we get to, I get to the car or whatever. My husband's like, well, damn. Like, yeah, when you are in a lurch, if I had to, I was gonna paste together some Target plastic bags and sit my ass at their graduation in them plastic bags. But thank God Target had my size. So yeah, oh my gosh, it was just a day of events, but his graduation was absolutely amazing. They were afraid that it was going to rain. We didn't have a rain delay, thank God. Everything worked out perfectly. We went out to eat afterwards, and yeah, so we lived to tell the tale. So now that we have 1988 blended, we are now going to go in and we're going to add this shimmer shade here, which is called Dragon. And I'm going to use my Morphe M224 brush. I like using the same brush that I use to apply my eye primer because it still has a little bit of the tackiness to it from the eye primer, and it helps to pick up the glitter or shimmer shades easier for me if I don't want to use my finger, you know, for that particular shade. So, yep, see, it picked it up perfectly. Typically with my shimmer shades, I always use my finger, but because again, there was still eye primer on the brush, it picked it up lovely. In this way, I don't have to keep going in and out of the pan with my finger to add the shimmer shade. And we're just gonna drag it over to the middle. Like so. And then we're going to do the same for the other eye as well. And now I'm going to take my Eco Tools brush. This is a shade brush. And I'm going to go into BK and Hugo, which is the two richest, darkest colors in the palette. And I'm going to blend them together like so. And we're going to put that towards the back of the eye for a little bit of dimension. We're not going to use very much. Same to the other eye. And then we are going to, for that pop. I didn't even know this was possible. Typically when I have a shimmer shade and I want it to blend in with the matte, more darker shade, I just marry the two together. But yesterday I tried something different with a shade that was completely irrelevant to the color scheme that I was going for, and I loved it. So we are going to take Simsei, hope I'm pronouncing that properly, which is this kind of fuchsia shade here. And I am going to use a Morphe M321 brush. I'm going to place some on the brush, and right in that area where which one is this? Dragon meets the darker shades. We're going to pop that right in the middle. And we're going to blend it just right there in the middle for that extra pop. Don't need much because it's going to blend into your shimmer shade, which is exactly what you want it to do. And we're going to do the same to the other eye. So for our lower lash line slash waterline, we will be using Marc Jacobs Gel Liquid Eyeliner, and this one is in the shade Plumage. So I'm just going to grab my bigger mirror for that, and we are going to line our under eye area. I know so many of us are bummed that that this brand is leaving Sephora. Just a little tip. LA Girl sold at Ulta. Their liners are freaking amazing, and for a fraction of the cost, and they have a lot of the same colors as Marc Jacobs eyeliners. I'm just going to do the same over here. And moving on to blush, I will be using Miss Pat McGrath's Divine Blush, and this one is in the shade Electric Bloom. Applying with a light hand because it is pigmented. The blush, the light hand. And for our lippy, I'm going to line my lips with Amberish from the new Dose of Color collab with Naima. I just got this today. I know I'm late well, no, I'm not late. FedEx is late. I ordered this like weeks ago, and I'm just now getting it today. But I'm ever so excited to try this one out. I saw so many amazing reviews on it. Oh gosh, the color just seems to be so beautiful and so vibrant. So definitely stay tuned because I will have a full review and demo of this lip set coming up very soon. But for now, we are just going to use Amerezy, which is the lip liner. And we are going to apply that to our lips. So now that we've applied our Amerezy lip liner, I'm going to use another lip product by Dose of Color, but no, this one is not from the Naima Coral Lip Collection. And I know you might be saying, okay, well, why not just use one from that collection? Glad you asked. So I recently watched a amazing, entertaining, very informative, thorough lip kit review and demo by none other than Miss Fumi, who I love so much. She is such a vibe. And she was just giving you different examples as to pairing the Amerezy lip liner with various lip products to enhance, you know, the appearance of the lip. So I said, that's a good idea. I think whenever FedEx gives me my package, I'm gonna play around with some lip combos and see if I can't get a really cool color combination out of it as well. So to fill in the lip, I will be using, again, it is also by Dose of Color. This one is in the shade name Truffle. So I'm just going to apply a thin layer to my lip. Really like that. I think it's so pretty. Alright guys, so this is the final look. Off camera I applied Lilly lashes in the style name Randi with an I, not a Y. So I hope you guys enjoyed this look as much as I enjoyed wearing it yesterday. Alright guys, so that is pretty much all I have for this video. Thank you so much for sticking around. I hope you enjoyed my little fashion horror story that I told you guys. Yeah, it really did happen. My butt was hanging out for better part of yesterday afternoon. But thanks to Target, we got it together. God is so good. We got it together in time for me to walk into my son's graduation. I guess that's like, do not go clothes shopping right after quarantine thinking you wear the same size. Sister done got a little thick. I wasn't prepared for it at all. But yeah, anywho. Thank you guys so much for watching. To all of the 2021 graduates out there, congratulations. You guys have made it through. I don't care if it's a kindergarten graduation, if it's a middle school, if it's an 8th grade, if it's a high school, if it's a college, if it's a night school, day school, online school. You guys have made it through a very challenging, stressful, unique school year. Actually 2 years. And you made it. That speaks so much of your perseverance, of your strength, of your determination, of your willingness, of your optimism, even if you felt as though it wasn't going to work out, your grades were going to slip, you know, you were going to drop out, or you couldn't keep focused on Zoom. You did it. Class of 2021, you guys are badass. You will go down in history. I don't think there will ever be another class like you. And to you parents of 2021 graduates, congratulations to you too, because we all had to go through something so unique and make sure that our babies still stayed the course and still was able to thrive in spite of Zoom and internet issues and waking up late and staying up late. And we did it, guys. Pat on the back. So yeah, there will be a link to my foundation video in the description box below. There will be a list of everything that was used to achieve this look today. And guys, let's talk about it. Like, who is your little graduate this year? Are you excited that school year is finally over? Are you the graduate? Are you excited to finally be out of school? What are your plans for the summer? I know ours is to travel. That's what we do. We're a traveling family. We like to do road trips and see the sights. So be looking forward to maybe 1 or 2 lifestyle vlogs regarding that. But until then, guys, I'm gonna leave you with these videos over here, and I hope to chat with you guys again soon.